But I also just came to find out recently this weekend is that I know a lot of you probably are shocked to know that even though I can't, well, okay. So basically, I'm trying to figure out how to say this without spoiling. Okay, so Endgame is the end of the Infinity Saga. That's something that has been advertised. That is the end of the Infinity Saga. Because, yeah, basically, if you look at the trailers, it has been advertised. Constantly advertised, like, everything must come to an end. Tony Stark even says it up in the trailer, like even the end is part of the journey or something like that. So that's no spoiler. That's no spoiler. So yeah, so this movie is literally the end of the Infinity Saga. All 22 films wrapped up into one Infinity Saga. Everything is about that. So that's no secret that everything is going to end. It's just finding out how it's going to end. That's the spoiler, or that's what you need to find out. But and knowing that Spider-Man Far From Home, which is set to come out July 5th this year, is the end of phase 3. We have a complete end, which is odd when you think about it. Odd as hell. Which is the end. Endgame is the end of the Infinity Saga, which is 99% of the films in the whole the whole 1 through phase 3, in the whole Infinity thing or whatever, or just 1 through phase 1 through phase 3. It's like all 22, like Endgame is the end of those, but yet Far From Home is literally the literal end of all the phases. Like that is the last movie. 23 movies, and that is the last movie. That's odd as hell. That is odd. And I take it. I haven't seen Far From Home. I don't know what their ideas going into it, actually like, structuring the story of like this movie has to come after Infinity, or not Infinity War. I keep back to say it. But Endgame and everything else, I don't know the structure of it. I haven't seen Far From Home. I don't know how it is, because that probably could be a proper end to it, or it could just probably be another MCU film, and it really is like, okay, yeah, end of phase 3, okay, whatever. But I feel like just with the way that if the Endgame wrapped up, I felt like that should have been the end. That literally should have been the end of not only the Infinity Saga but phase 3. And so when you look at all the phases leading up to Far From Home now, it's like that's the only oddball. It's like, yeah, Far From Home. Like, we're all, it's weird. Like, if you can make every single 22 film, into a person, you will have 22 people in, like, the same group that all have a connection and all this stuff. I mean, don't get me wrong, Far From Home have a connection, but they're all, like, wearing the same, basically, members-only t-shirt. And it all says like in Infinity Saga, and like, yeah, we probably Infinity Saga, blah, blah, blah. And then Far From Home is just sitting over there like, yeah, hey guys, like, can I join you? And they were like, no. And Far From Home is like, okay. And then like they all leave, and after just whatever, and then he has to like sit there and like sweep up and close the door and lock it and be like, yeah, this is the last time we're going to see this building, and just walk away. That's how it seems. I don't know, like, it's so weird. It's like I would have worn all of the people with the members only jackets, or the members only shirts that says Infinity Saga, that all leave at the same time, and them all to say bye. But it's like, damn, y'all leaving Far From Home there to clean up and sweep up everything and lock the door and stuff like that. Like, that's just kind of bogus. Like, I don't know. It just seems so weird to me. I just had to put it out. It just seems so goddamn weird to me that Far From Home is the last film in these phases that wraps. Basically, it's like a double wrap. You have Endgame wrapping up the Infinity Saga, and then you have Far From Home wrapping up all the previous 3 phases. That's saying that this is the end. We're going to something new. I don't know. I just found it was just like weird as hell. But